Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So yesterday we started on Resident Evil Revelations as part of our marathon or Mar-RE-thon. I've been writing that out, marathon, except with RE for Resident Evil, but I didn't even think about how I actually say it, so... But yeah, our RE marathon, that's what we're playing Resident Evil Revelations for. And we'll probably do the sequel unless this game annoys me a lot. The first session was pretty rough. It went alright, but we did run into a boss that we almost couldn't beat because we didn't grab an optional weapon. So basically, following the goal markers is not always the right call, is what this game is telling me, so I'll need to think carefully about checking optional paths. Like, it wants to be linear, but then it forces you to do things out of order. Anyway, I'm not gonna be salty about it. It's just the start of the game. I probably shouldn't have overlooked this anyway.
Resident Evil Revelations.
So that's interesting. So the language setting is something it saves. And you can tell because just now it started on Dutch by default. But then when it loaded, it was like, oh, whoops. Do I want to know what's going on in the background here? Oh, that's that boss we defeated, right? I was wondering for a few moments. I was like, wait, what are we looking at right now? So, episode 4, A Nightmare Revisited. Blub blub blub.
We are Veltro, vengeful messengers from the depths of the Inferno.
Terrorists. We killed these bastards already.
It looks like you missed a few. And they're on this ship.
And now they want to use the virus to stage another attack. They seek the truth about Terra Grigia and vengeance.
Vengeance?
Jim, look at this. Whole ship's out of power. The ship's running on emergency power. But the comm system needs the main power. We need to bring the engine room back online. That won't be easy.
Just making sure I still remember all the controls. Safety procedures. Because this vessel was involved in a prior accident, safety standards that go beyond those outlined in the Maritime Safety Act have been introduced. All crew must read and study this manual to be prepared to act in case of an emergency. 1. The Queen Zenobia has two unique power generators. If the main power generator should fail, the backup generator in the bilge will compensate for its loss and supply the entire ship with operating power. This ship contains vertical and horizontal bulkheads that automatically divert water in case of flooding. In the event of an emergency, the bulkheads can be operated by the control system in the bilge. This system will continue to operate even after sustaining minimal damage. That's good. Makes you feel safe on this ghost ship. Rifle. Hand grenade. You know what doors like this remind me of? Not design-wise, but function-wise. They remind me a lot of Metroid Prime. You have those circular doors that you shoot, and then they're supposed to open, but sometimes they take a little while. They never took this long, though. Oh! Hey, Raymond.
We might need it. Like you said, turning on the power won't be easy.
Ah, the anchor key. Thank you.
That key will get you through the casino on the first floor. can't reach my partner, Rachel. Damn it. I haven't heard from her since she went to the bilge. I told you, the casino entrance is on the first floor hall.
Right, so... he might be an ally, or maybe not. He gave us a key, so that's good, but...
For this Rachel woman?
We can, but after we bring back the ship's power.
Right, another new area. It's loading time. You can cause some weird movements by gently turning and then stopping. Like I'm turning to the right very slightly as she's twitching her head all about. She's infected. Casino. Very dark casino. Fishies. The power's out. Oh, the camera did a thing. I just said I just said last time that I had sworn off gambling. Oh well. Time to do some slots. Maybe there's a lucky coin in there somewhere. Okay, I gotta take a deep breath because there's more reading to do. I finally found out how to bypass the security on the VIP room. That room's reserved for all the high rollers, so I've always been curious what goes on in there. It's so easy. All you have to do is feed coins to the casino girl next to the door and you can bypass any security. The casino girl. You have to hit the precise weight, 107 grams. A small price to pay for access to the VIP room. 107 grams, huh? Handgun ammo case. Gives us more capacity, which is good. I like how the slots are ship themed. Neptune. It won't open. Oh, okay. That's the casino girl then. There we go. I actually kind of like the atmosphere here now.
It's a luxury ship. They have things like casinos.
Apparently so. I mean, we just walked through this whole thing, so it's not like it's a surprise at this point.
Holy
Shit, it's been infected. Watch out.
I saw these in the video.
Well, they're not that good on land, are they? There's more of them than I thought, though.
Finally quieted down a little.
Jim, look. I see something.
A coin! Very nice. Now we'll be able to,
So, I can get more coins with this? I wish I had one of these at home.
Ah, so lucky. That's enough of that. What? I would love to have a slot machine where you always win. Easy puzzle. Easy puzzle. So, security cameras then. I guess it's important to keep an eye on the place when you have a casino. Never know when people are gonna cheat or steal. Oh, right. So why would I take this over this, for example? Why would I ever bring this with me? When this one is way better. Kinda weird, they gave us a new weapon, but it's already inferior. It was just an achievement. I guess if you get it from the start, it might have some use. Oh, sorry. Of course, we could bring 2 handguns. Fires 2 consecutive shots with one trigger pull. That's great, but probably not good for a sniper rifle. Let's put it not you. Let's put it on this one. I mean, any extra firepower we can add to the handgun will be appreciated. Slightly disturbing painting. Okay, we can go down there. Those bullets are still there, but that's because I'm all stocked up. Wow, that was quite the jump. These people are just unafraid to jump down. I could never do that. I don't think normal people in general could do that, but... Ah, yes, the meat. You know what happens when we see the meat. We scan it. I mean, it's kind of disgusting to call it meat, I guess, but what else do you call that stuff? Let's call it biomatter. Let's be distant about it. Let's separate ourselves from the subject. So when we encounter disgusting biomatter, we're scanning it.
Here's the lift. Hope it still works.
Can we just check if this works first? It does.
Here, the key to start up the lift is missing.
Oh wow, what a surprise.
Find it.
Okay, I'll check around here, see if it turns up.
Roger that. I'll look for it on my end.
Of course, we could have just kept walking. Of course, the lift wasn't just gonna work for us right away. Oh no, a locking mechanism. Well, I happen to have the perfect tool for that. A screwdriver. Not so hard. I mean, don't really know why this game needs them, but sure. Sometimes puzzles can feel a little out of place, can't they? I still remember those
Raymond say his partner was in the butte? That means Rachel or whoever has the key. We just have to find her.
I think I might have an idea where she is.
That corpse you ran into earlier?
Yeah, I just pray it wasn't her.
It's out of order. Well, that's obvious. Yeah, now I'm gonna say this. I said this last time and then the game immediately backed out from it, but I like the quiet times. We've been going at it for a little while and seen no enemies yet. Now, of course, they're gonna show up here. Because every time I see that, they seem to say that they seem to show up, but... Considering the claw shape on the face, I wonder if there's even any point in... Ow. In shooting the head on these guys. I wonder if the claws over their face are an indicator that we can't actually hurt them much by shooting the head. That does beg the question of where is their weak point if it's not the head, but... Empty. Not empty. Yeah, we should remember to check for items. There's a lot of them. There's something breathing here. Oh, hey. Did you think you could scare me by dropping down from the ceiling? Now, that's not a high-level scare, my friend. Going down yet? Good. I seem to be pretty injured, but not injured enough for her to put her hand on her stomach, so we should be fine for now. There's still power here, there sure is. Ammo. Always good to have. The handgun is always our bread and butter. Ah! This is a place we visited before. Oh, we can't carry any more rifle ammo. All this rifle ammo and we can't even use it? That's a disappointment. But hey, handgun ammo will always help us out. For a small piece of biomatter, that gave us a lot of points on research. I knew you were gonna do that. What, you think I'm scared of this?
This is where I found that dummy of Chris. Where is the real Chris?
Oh, right, the trap room. It looks like a message. It is essential that we carry out our mission as expeditiously as possible after boarding the Queen Zenobia. Our 2 targets will be here soon, but they must not compromise the mission. Take appropriate actions. Don't overreact. 1. Securing the room. Find the most accessible room in the crew's quarters and secure it. Intel indicates there could be a BOW activity on the ship. Act with extreme caution at all times. 2. Materials. The spy props you were given are meant to be used to sow confusion among our targets. Follow the instructions for where to distribute them around the room. After that, leave the room immediately. Do not leave any traces of your presence. The main point of this mission is to mislead the target, so it must be carried out quickly and stealthily. Do not let the target see you. Do not engage or fire upon them. Your primary concern should be your concealment. Leave everything else to me. Ah, the mastermind. Talking with his cronies. But were the bioweapons not their doing? Like, mentioned that there was BOW activity on the ship, which is true, but I thought they caused it. I mean, he was messing with the fish, turning them into zombies. There we go. We weren't that injured, but I was getting tired of the red screen. You wouldn't want all the redness obscuring your view. Hello, man. He really came apart, didn't he? One of the things I hope to find soon is a pouch to upgrade my rifle ammo, because of how much we found for that. Same for shotgun, really. Alright, I think we're done with this hallway. Of course, there's always something in the bed. Except today. Today there's nothing in the bed. Oh hey, it's one of you. Ow. Oh. Tap F to pay respects. Yeah, get down. You think you're scary? Very amusing. Worth a lot of points though, so that's not bad. Almost pressed tab to check the map again. Last stream I wasted a heal a few times by pressing tab, because it's the healing button in this game, but it's a map button in other games. Something to watch out for. We wouldn't want to waste precious resources with silly mistakes. Handgun ammo, very good. Alright, the anchor. So this game was released... Oh, a machine gun, huh? Will we be getting one of those then? Looking forward to that. The more weapons, the better, honestly. They're really stocking us up here, which means there might be something dangerous lurking nearby. A boss, perhaps. Or maybe it was just a courtesy. Okay, I have switched out the handgun for the machine gun, but the handgun, even though you see it here, will be in the box. Why can I not select it? Is it not allowed for this weapon? Maybe because its fire rate is already too high? Well, fine then. Ruin my fun, will you? Oh, okay. I don't know if the shotgun really needs the firing rate, but... Yeah, we're not allowed to put that on there. So we'll have to find other upgrades for that one. There's a cold draft coming from outside, yeah. It gets to be freezing out on the ocean. I heard a voice, but I'm not sure what she said. Right.
Okay, it was around here.
Yeah, this lady got killed by the monsters, for sure. And we're really hoping it's not Raymond's colleague, but it could be. Perhaps she just pretended to die. I mean, she seemed very dead. She's gone now, though. No clues as to who left this note. I was forced on this mission. I had no desire to come here for a job that could get me killed. At any rate, stage 1 is complete. I got the key for the freight lift. Now I can access the bilge. The ship was used as the base of operations for the terrorist attack on Terra Grigia 1 year ago. I found the UAV in the dip? The dip, yes. The ship's foredeck that was used to disperse the virus. Finding the UAV was good. Getting attacked out of nowhere by an ugly monster was bad. I knew this mission would suck from the moment I took it. My head feels like it's going to split open. I lost an eye already. It's hard to see. I feel like crap. Arms are starting to feel weird too. My right arm split into two. Blood all over my body. You can see my bones. Need doctor bad. Oh, hi.
Oh shit.
Jill, what's wrong?
I found the target. And she's a zombie.
Isn't that always the case?
Yes, very funny, Parker. Not like you're the one who's down here having to stalk a semi-sentient zombie lady. Like she was talking. Found you, she said, right? Tasty morsel, she says. You know, I liked it when the zombies just moaned and then died. Okay, you wanna let go yet? Oh yeah, it's not funny anymore when I get you, is it? Where's all your talk about me being a tasty morsel now? That's so tasty when you get hit by bullets.
She's in the ducts.
The dots are all connected.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'll make my way to your position soon.
So is this one of those enemies that you keep encountering? You have to fight and then she runs away? A bit like the Russian guy in Resident Evil 4. If he was indeed Russian, I don't even remember. Yeah, that was a pretty creepy scene. How you're in that room, looking where she just died, looking where she died. Like, where is she? You read this paper about her that she wrote, and then you look up at the glass, and she's right there, looking at you. Spooky. It's kind of a trope at this point, but you know, tropes become tropes for good reason, I suppose. Right, so are we expected to just walk back along the same path until she appears from a vent somewhere? Okay, we clearly are because she's here. I don't like that laugh, I'll be honest with you. He didn't even reel from that first one. Right, so early in the game, it didn't matter that much when you scanned them, but as we progress, it punishes you more and more for not scanning them while alive. Hello, darling. I don't know what... Yeah. Oh, stop laughing. You're not funny. Oh yeah, now it's not funny anymore, is it? Or is it? She did the ah, and then she laughed again, so I wasn't sure what emotion to read from that. But yeah, this is one of those bosses, or I guess I'm not sure if she's a traditional boss, but one of those enemies that you have to keep chasing around. It's not even the speed of the turning that concerns me, it's that she's still kind of aware. I mean, it's not that scary when you just say kill you, but... My blood? That's kind of a weird thing to say. Is there any point in firing at her when she's trying to escape, I wonder? Because some of these enemies become immune when they run away, because it's a predetermined thing. Well, now we can grab the rifle ammo, or at least some of it. Once again, Trish. Oh, hi there. Oh, she's here too. Oh, hey, he's coming to help. How about that? Good boy, Parker. Good boy. You wanna let go? There we go. That was a bit scary, but not that scary.
So it really was Rachel.
Thank you for interrupting the enemy, Parker. You're a good lad. Until you inevitably betray me, that is. Now, we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure Parker is a good lad. But he has a history he hasn't told us too much about yet. Right, we need to head back to the elevator now. And for that we need to head to the stairs. Just making sure I still have this right. Go up the stairs to take the elevator. It sounds counterintuitive when you say it like that. Lovely. That's one way to put it. I'm not sure if I'm running in the right direction or not. But hey, we're finding stuff, so... Oh. We're out on the deck now. This is probably not where we needed to go yet, then. So let's keep looking for that elevator. I wish there was an easy way to access the whole map. I'm sure they told me how, but... Maybe there just isn't one and they consider this map to be adequate. I sure don't. I thought we killed the lady. I don't like that at all.
Does this mean Veltro fooled the FBC too?
Don't know. Maybe they're just using whoever they can. Right now, we need to worry more about getting this ship operational.
That's kind of avoidant. It sounds like you don't really want to talk about the organization you used to be part of, my friend. Alright, let's go down. Oh, I left a part there. Whoops.
I hear something.
Straight into the depths of hell.
Well, that's kind of a dramatic way to put it, but sure. And that was episode 4. Surprisingly short. It's still so surreal to play a Resident Evil game that has stages or chapters like this. Well, let's go into episode 5.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Okay.
This is the T of this virus. We are equipped to infect 1/5 of the Earth's waters.
Terrorists. Now they want to use the virus to stage another attack.
They seek the truth about Terra Grigia. And vengeance.
Raymond!
That corpse you ran into earlier? Send a team to Valcoin Mock Airport.
Look for something linked to this ship.
I'll send Quinn and Keith.
I hate snow.
Ah, yes, that was one of the classic moments.
Let's find out
I
anything
hate
we can
snow.
about Veltro.
Secrets uncovered. Oh. You know, they could do a next level thing like in Dead Space, where each of the chapters' names, if you take the letter from each of the chapters, it spells something.
Here. We arrived at Valcoin Mock Airport.
This is Forkball. Good job. Get the lay of the surroundings and continue with your mission.
So, how do you want us to proceed, O'Brien?
Up to you. Do what you think is best.
So are we seriously going to play as those guys then? Those randos?
At least we're here. What's up with Veltro?
Not sure. We haven't found a thing. No clues, nothing.
So now what?
There's an underground chamber. Preparing to storm it now.
Wow, that sounds like a job for us, don't it, Grinder?
Wait, we haven't received authorization yet.
It's alright. We're on it, okay? Besides, if you need someone to sniff something out, ain't no one better than my boy here.
Hey, I'm right here, Grinder.
What is that face he just made? That was a terrifying face.
Jessica home. You know where she lives now?
Almost. I had her until the very end, but I lost her near the... Hey! You think I'm a stalker, don't you?
You said it. Come on, let's go. Feels like something's gonna jump out.
It always is in these games.
Stay quiet. Yeah, I know.
Okay, our friend here has one heal and some decent weapons too. No complaints there. I do have some complaints about his personality, but I guess there's nothing that can be done about that right now.
Weren't you the one who said to stay quiet? Well, even Homer sometimes nods off, you know?
That doesn't even make sense. Come on.
What am I supposed to make of these characters right now? Why are they so silly? There's nothing wrong with a bit of silliness, you know. All Resident Evil games have some level of comedy, but there's just a whole section with a comedy duo here. Judging from these scratch marks, these creatures are about 10.
So all around, a lonely outpost, and a creature attacking the staff.
The Thing.
I said no movie talk.
That sounds like The Thing, though. Looks like there's lots of stuff just behind this door, but... guess we might have to try this other door first. Oh, we need a screwdriver.
Sure,
Please, don't tell me you dropped it. Okay, where is it?
I know I had it up until this point.
Hold up. I bet you dropped it when you tripped.
So now we're traveling with these buffoons. And one of them tripped and dropped his tool. Great. And nothing even happened.
You are such a klutz. You know that?
This could have been the perfect opportunity for them to scare me there, but now maybe they'll do it on the way here. Who knows? But if nothing happens until we reach the screwdriver use, There we go, nothing happened. Then that whole section was just... I guess it was to establish the characters as being silly or funny. But to me, it's just a whole lot of running around. There we go. Easy puzzle. Well, pretty easy anyway. Just don't count the amount of moves it takes me, alright? The important part is that I get there. It's all about the destination, not the journey. That's how the saying goes, right?
We might be able to open up that area that's been sealed off. The security cameras have got something.
This guy can type without touching the keyboard. Very skilled.
Found from the security feeds.
That's a freighter, ain't it?
I'm afraid not.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Not control BOW? Talk about a wrench in the works.
Keep it together, and oh! They never had a chance.
The timestamp places the crash at the same time as the one Chris reported.
Is that in here?
It certainly looks like that.
Whoa! What the hell is it?
It's a poltergeist!
Hey, Quinn.
I'll switch the feeds. See where it goes.
Poltergeist?
We got a live one here.
Shh, quiet.
Hey, what the hell is that?
I told you to be quiet.
Invisible enemy, perhaps? Yeah, okay.
Whoa! There's something there. I don't know what, but we can't see it.
Nasty.
Hey, did he just drop something? This is definitely for mature viewing audiences.
Good joke. Can we switch back to Jill?
That's some shocking footage there.
One of the Vicks left it behind. What is it?
Anyway, so we'll be running across invisible enemies then.
Hey, this is the place from the security feed.
Alright, that also means the invisible monster might be nearby, so let's not linger for too long if we can prevent it. Oh, but there's lore here. It looks like a piece of a manifesto. Destiny, and I do not need to... Okay. Destiny, comma, and I do not mean to sound flippant, comma, is made before we even get a say, and it is the will of a higher power. The impure will not be cursed. It is their destiny to be torn apart by the fangs of the hounds. I cannot spare sympathy for the victims of this world. They are the ones who created it. It is the same world that robbed this dog of its bite. No longer will I howl, I will sharpen my fangs. No longer will I roar, I will sharpen my claws. All our comrades are waiting for the time when they may sacrifice themselves to the cause. Only the hounds are pure of purpose, and it is only they who may purge the world. We do not hunt alone, we hunt in packs. We are Veltro. Earl Brynvinco. Brynvinco? They're giving us lots of ammo, but... This is the thing the guy dropped then.
Token. I can breach the master network of the plane's onboard computer if I can just extract the web key from this dongle.
Whatever that means. Just do your thing.
It means we can scavenge the data on that freighter.
Now you're talking.
I've seen enough. Let's head to the crash site.
Veltro. Accuracy, yes. The accuracy that I spent shooting at nothing. And here I was hoping we would get to meet a scary invisible enemy. Also, I try not to get super meta about streams, but I've noticed that we've been having some viewer spikes today. Like, it'll flip from like 4 or 5 people, which is normal, up to like 20, and then drop back down. Like, without there being a raid or anything, so... Most of the time when that happens, I think it's bots. But... I don't know. If there are actually... groups of 20 people randomly hopping in for 2 minutes and then hopping back out. Hello! Welcome!
What's that sound? Water?
Yes. It's coming from there.
One would assume the sound of water is not that strange when you're on a ship in the middle of the ocean. You could go back up right now, but let's not. Ah, back to the plot. Yes. I'm always happy to see the plot again. Card reader, we need a card. But seriously though, those two characters are weird. Like, Chris and Jessica makes sense, you know? That's a sensible B plot. But what's up with those random comedy characters? Very weird. I'm not sure what to do with those guys. I'm not sure why they're here. Oh, the water. Well, I mean, that would pollute the water with it, though. One would assume it would eventually get lost. The ocean is too big to be infected by a ship full of virus. Probably. Maybe.
Attention. There is flooding in the bilge. The bulkheads cannot be lowered during a power outage. Power can be restored from the engine room.
We better find the engine room on the double.
The engine room, right. That's been our goal. Okay, we have no more bullets for this, so let's just switch it out until we do. In general, not doing so good in terms of bullets. Okay, we're all reloaded anyway. Well, hey, I was just complaining about bullets and then they give me bullets. How nice of them.
The water's getting higher.
Come on, no time to lose.
Something dove away into the water there. Oh, ha! Ow! When a game plays an animation like that, where an enemy just jumps all the way on you, it's usually instant death. But in this case, it's not. You can just kind of fight it off. So yeah, you need to respond when it hops out. Thanks for the tip. I tried to stay out of the water, he says, while we're in the middle of water. Okay, this opens, but what about the other part of this room? Can we grab that customization part? Can you give me a boost or something? That steam will cook me alive. Oh, well, then you probably shouldn't be standing anywhere near it. There's a cog on the other side, so at least we know that we'll be coming back here after we turn off the steam. Any more of those very frightening fellows? You have to hate enemies that dive under the water like that. So it's still vaguely humanoid, except its entire across its entire face and torso is a mouth. That's pretty terrifying. Scanning them nets you some decent points. Yeah. This does allow you to see them right before they kill you. Ow. Jill gets a group hug from a lot of very awful underwater monsters. Oh, it just opens, okay. Did there really need to be so many doors and gates that kind of just block off a path that's still part of the same room? I hope I'm not being overly critical, but it's in my nature. You merely adopted the salt. I was born in it, molded by it. Okay, so this is where we need to go. So the other path, we'll have to check that out when we come back. It looks like the restart device, but it's stuck. Steam pipe maintenance report. To all maintenance staff, one of the covers came off of the pipes in the bilge passageway and now there's steam pouring out of it. The steam is scalding, so you'll have to do a little workaround to get by it. In the engine room there are 2 levers. Use the levers to match the needle on the meter to the proper letters. This will stop steam from spilling out of the pipe. The letters and corresponding locations are as follows: maintenance room, engine room, upper level, engine room, lower level. Remember, if you stop the steam from leaking in one area, it will leak out in another. Keep this in mind when adjusting the needle and using the relevant areas.
Alright, this is where we reset the power. Nothing's working. Let's see if I can figure this out, okay? I need you, however, to go try that control panel over there.
No problem. I'm on it.
Okay, so wait a second though. If we turn this back. That's still on, okay. I just wanted to make sure that this was an absolutely beneficial thing and didn't actually block off any paths. Also, is my voice too loud? The microphone is standing kind of close to me, I just realized. I need to keep glancing over to OBS and it seems like my... Oh, well, that was a mistake. It seems like my voice maxes out the volume a few times, so... The last thing I would want is to deafen people with the sound of my voice. Custom parts, very good. Alright, we have the map. Very constructive, very useful, very beneficial. This is where the cog goes, that's obvious. Oh, a fishy. That's definitely a thing when you're up to your waist in water. Stuff can very easily sneak up on you. Well, it's not really up to the waist, but it's more like... Oh! Sniper rifle? We already have one of those though, don't we? So if I change this, am I stuck with the same thing? No, it's a different weapon. Okay, the shotgun is most low on ammo right now, so let's have the assault rifle, the sniper rifle, and the handgun for now. Being able to carry only 3 weapons at once is kind of limiting. Honestly, I prefer these over the zombie things. I mean, these are zombie things too, but the humanoid ones, those are pretty terrifying, to be honest. Yeah, those, exactly. Nope. Like, I gotta move fast once they emerge.
It's okay. I made it.
Machine gun ammo case, very nice. Memo left in the engine room. Timing is needed to restore power. 2 keys must be used at the same time. Just in case I put the restart key, you know where. You know where I'm talking about. You don't? Geez, you really need to get it in gear. Hey, yo.
There are no keys here.
Oh, shit. My guess is you have to start them both simultaneously.
And we really need that key.
Right, so the key then.
Nothing works.
So if we could go back to that room where we saw the cog, that would be helpful. It's just a shame I'm never really aware of where I've been. Wait. I know where it is. Of course I do know where it is. I just needed to jog my memory by staring intensely at the map. Oh, Well, we found the right place, but we haven't quite figured out how to turn off the steam yet then. But I'm guessing we just need to throw the switch next to Parker as well. I almost called him Peter. Peter Parker. Spider-Man really let himself go. He gained some pounds and an accent. Maybe it stopped somewhere else. Wow. Wow. But that's it. So yeah, I'm not going to set a required amount of progress per stream because I just stress myself out when I do that, but aiming for around 3 episodes per stream sounds good. At least last time that worked. But then again, if I hadn't gotten stuck at the boss, I easily would have made it through 4 as well, because 4 was on the short side. Alright, there's the cog. Ah, yes. My favorite exercise. Aggressively rotating the mouse on my desk. Okay, now the steam is off. Good. Something want to sneak up on me? I definitely hear something. Ow. That was not what I was expecting, but it still startled me anyway. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. Sorry. I get disoriented so easily. Okay, at least we know that it's those little guys who make the noise. Honestly, kind of a disappointment, because they're not that scary. Whoosh. Oh, hey. Not gonna bother with you. If we can run past the enemies, we probably should.
Everything's shot to hell in here. I'll try some repairs and radio if it goes well. Nothing works. Nothing works. Nothing works.
I don't know, I think you spinning in a circle is doing a lot for us. Yeah, maybe if you do it again. Go on, spin one more time.
Nothing works.
Yeah? I don't know, if he had done it a few more times, I think that would have fixed it, but...
I'm fine. Running around in circles seems to be what this job is about.
Hey yo, it's not a flaw if you're self-aware about it. A wild Kabuto has appeared. Oh. I wasn't expecting it to go down so quick. I thought it was actually still alive as a result, but... Nope. Nope. Right, we have the cog, so now we need to bring that over to that door that we found a while ago. If only I could still remember where that was. Set cog. I mean, yeah, we did, but what now? So there are some parts that seem to be out of reach. Oh, we just pressed the button. Okay. Restart key. But we need 2, right? I wish I could just climb up from here. Would be really convenient. I don't see a ladder anywhere. I see you're still here. Oh, sneaking up on me while I'm looking at your friend. Very fair.
I'm ready to restart this baby. Get in position.
Okay, I'm guessing he already has his key then.
There. Good as new. What the?
What happened?
Uh-oh, is it one of those you're getting drowned so you'd better run out of here segments? Okay.
We're running out of time.
Damn it. Jill, it's not stopping.
And that's where we're gonna end it off? Interesting. Interesting. So this one flips back and forth. So this is still episode 5. It's longer than the other episodes then. We're gonna switch back to the comedy club now.
I understand the situation. The security token you found likely belongs to the freighter that crashed.
Boss, have you heard from Jill and Parker yet?
No, not yet. Their investigation led them out to sea.
Wow, that's the wrong form of their subtitles.
That doesn't sound good. I hope they're okay.
Yeah, me too. They've been out of contact too long, and I'm starting to get worried. Find a terminal at the crash site. See what you can learn of Veltro's plans.
Crash site's just up ahead. Come on.
Wouldn't it be great, Grinder, if we find the key to ending this whole mission?
So,
It's bright out for this time of night. I guess that's why they call it the midnight sun.
so how high do we rate the chances that these funny guys will survive, like both of them?
POWs. I knew something would happen.
No, because they're wolves and their heads don't split.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that one of these guys is gonna die. Probably the other one, because he's the quote unquote funny one.
Grinder, I'm gonna go check out the terminal. You have fun with these.
Quinn, don't just leave me here. Damn
Computer
computer nerds.
nerds? Who says that? When was this made? What year is it? Have I reverted back to the year 2000?
Come on, Grinder. What you doing?
I'm running in place.
Yo, calm down. What's wrong with you?
Something... I don't know. It's like something hit me.
Invisible monster?
For real?
It's a hunter.
It disappeared.
Now I get what happened on the security. That was the ghost. It's a new type of hunter.
Thanks for the explanation. Did I mention this blows? How do I know where to shoot if I can't see it?
I think we can scan them pretty good, but you can also see them in the snow. Come on, do your awesome backflip when you get hit. We like it when they backflip. You know, I was expecting some kind of shocking revelation about the invisible enemies, but
I can't tell because I can't see him.
I keep forgetting this is not Jill, so the weapon is not upgraded, so it doesn't do the double shot. And I bet it's still gonna give me a bad accuracy rating because I couldn't hit the invisible enemies properly.
Another one goes down. Quick! How many left?
I told you I don't know because I can't see them.
Sweet blows.
How many times is he gonna say that? Stop saying it blows. We get it. You don't like it. You're upset. We get it. Taking way too many hits. Way too many. Is this one of those endlessly spawning things? And should we have been running? Whatever it is. Okay, human. I'll actually read it. Whatever did this, it wasn't human. Words. That's the last heal we have.
I don't think there's any more.
Then let's get to the terminal on the plane before any more monsters show up.
You know, invisible monsters hold a lot of potential, but it's just, okay, hunters, but also invisible. You could have done something cool here, but... okay. Whatever tickles your fancy. Capcom, or whoever made this game. Look at those muscles. But you're not Chris. Don't even pretend to be Chris. You will never be Chris.
Okay. Everything appears to be in working order. Yo, Quinn. Time to do your job.
I can't find the call log. I'll have to try something else.
No sweat. You're good with machines. The ladies, on the other hand.
Dialogue.
What's going on?
We need to contact HQ ASAP.
HQ here. O'Brien speaking. What's...
This is Jackass. I got the coordinates on the ship. I'm sending them now.
Good work. That's music to my ears.
Nice one. Getting the coordinates like that.
Well, I could have calculated travel time, last known route, but that would have taken too long.
That's why I said nice one.
You don't understand. I didn't calculate anything. Not the only ones looking for that ship.
Wait. What are you talking about? You're saying Veltro ran from their own hideout, and now they're looking for their own ship?
That's what I'm saying. But I have no idea if any of the info I gleaned is for real or not.
Great. So we have no idea really who we're up against.
Exactly. And that's a piece of the puzzle we really need.
Alright, so we're supposed to believe that Veltro, the bioterrorism organization, is behind this, but Veltro is also looking for the ship.
Ryan, we're on our way.
So who is really responsible for all this? Episode 5, Secrets Uncovered. I guess I like the slow boil on this mystery. Like, we're slowly building up more and more information. Alright, episode 6 then. Let's watch the recap, even though we don't need it.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
What took you two so long?
At least we're here. What's up with Beltran?
Straight into the depths of hell.
It's a security token. It means we can scavenge the data on that raider.
What the?
What happened?
Boss, have you heard from Jill and Parker yet?
Their investigation led them out to sea.
But we lost track of the ship.
This is Jackass. I got the coordinates on the ship. I'm sending them now.
That's not far.
Chris here. I received the coordinates.
We're running out of time.
Damn it. Ryan, we're on our way.
Episode 6, Cat and Mouse. So yeah, who's really behind all this? That's the big question now. It could just be Umbrella again. I mean, Gas Mask Man was supposed to be working for Veltro, right? But then why are they looking for the ship? I see that the plot has entered the scene again.
Let's get started.
So we're switching to Chris and his muscles. And I guess Jessica's here too, but... I have two problems with the scene I am currently witnessing. One, I do like that the AI is smart enough to get out of your way, but one, why does she have the same creepy grin that the other girl did? And why is one of her legs covered and one of her legs not covered? Like, what kind of swimsuit is this? It's cold out here. It's freezing. Cover your leg. Or be consistent and don't cover either, you know? What is this? You see this a lot with Japanese designs. At least assuming this game was made in Japan. Capcom is Japanese, but it could be an American studio. But yeah, they like this little asymmetry. They like to introduce some intentional asymmetry. It's kind of weird, but you know what? I don't mind. In the meantime, Chris is here, fully dressed. Beefcake that he is.
What if Veltro finds us first?
We capture him and interrogate him.
There we go. Chris isn't afraid of Veltro. Alright, we need a card. Hand grenade, very good. Yeah, we're just leaving her out there, to be honest. Don't worry, she'll warp behind me soon enough. Probably. Oh right, this is where we fought the
This is a new mutation. A reaction to a new virus.
You knew this would happen? Are these guys gonna spawn endlessly? Because if so, maybe we should just move on. No point in lingering in an area where they're gonna keep spawning enemies on us until we go away. I was wondering if she was gonna die there. But no, she just kicks the enemy away after it grabs her. Blitz? Okay then. Bam. The Chris punch. You don't even need bullets when Chris's muscles enter the equation. Bam. But yeah, we should probably get out of here as quickly as possible. Just trying to make sure I don't overlook anything good. Oh, I can check the box as Chris. Because he's not the main character after all.
What is with this ship?
I just hope that Jill and Parker are okay.
The scary music is playing, but we haven't seen a monster for a little while now. That's probably for the best. Probably for the best, because I am severely injured. And I don't have any more healing. When I see that little shape, I always hope it's a first aid spray, but there are no first aid sprays in this game. Only green herbs, so... I must unlearn what I have learned. Dopey smile.
Come in, Jackass here. Give me a sit rep.
Hey there. Any idea where we can find Parker and Jill?
Jessica? Yeah, hold on. By the ship's condition, I believe there's a problem with the engines. I'd wager they're in the ship's bilge trying to get them going again.
That makes sense. We'll head down there now.
Hey there, Pixel Master. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. We have moved on to a new Resident Evil adventure. It's Resident Evil Revelations. You bought a D&D dice pillow thing? You mean like a 20-sided dice thingy? Should I really be in this room? Yeah, D20. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So, more of these guys. I'm fine with it as long as they don't talk. Yeah, just attack her instead. Oh yeah, escalators. A zombie's worst enemy. Don't care, just shoot it because you don't run out of ammo. I do, exactly. Just let her handle it. Oh yeah, that AI though, getting stuck behind the escalator. I'm just guiding them up and down the escalator. I wanna... Yeah, when they go down on the ground like that, you can hurt them really bad. But there's two of them, which makes that a bit harder. Like, punch, you know, like that. Is she using a sniper rifle? No. It's oh, she is when they. She's switching around. So she is using it, yeah, as well as her other weapons. Kaboom! If these guys get their saw attack off on you, you're done. Oh, they're close. Better use my long-range rifle. Yep. Never underestimate the AI. They can think of some really fascinating next-level strategies. But hey, you know, she can't die anyway, so... maybe it's brilliant in a certain sense. Oh, I wanted to do the F to pay respects, and by respects I mean my fist in its face, but... Where's Factus, your brother? You used to try and snipe with a shotgun on Call of Duty. Ah. Perhaps not exactly the right tool, but... Can we get out of the scan? Thank you. He is a tool. Well, as long as he had fun with it. Get down! Bam. You have to love the punch. Trident key. That was a scary encounter, but we made it through all right.
So Veltro wants to unleash this virus on the world.
Right. But it's already infected the ship.
What is that? Okay, so that's an exploding one. It's basically just a big walking... Yeah, it's a boomer, exactly. So we'd better keep our distance. He says, getting really close. Alright. Fun time is over. Stop shooting me. At least it's not instant death, but still really bad. Shouldn't have said anything. I should not have said anything. Yeah, I just had to say something. Put my foot in my mouth again. Gonna roll the D&D pillow thing for your first roll in your session today. Gonna ask if you can roll with advantage. Nice. They do make some really cool stuff. Just in general. Pillows and cuddly toys and whatever in cool shapes.
So Veltro wants to unleash this virus on the world.
Right. But it's already infected the ship.
Jill and Parker had a welcome party waiting.
D&D quilt cover? Nice. You can get a lot of really cool D&D stuff. You know, it's been such a long time since I've done D&D myself. I've done a few sessions with friends, but that's about it, really. Something to pick up again in the future, perhaps. Yeah, it is very fun. It just requires, and this is the problem, it requires a very specific group of people where everyone has fitting schedules. Because I do have friends that I like to play games with, but
it's already infected the ship.
Okay, I think you need to not shoot at the head. I think that little bulge on the side is the weak point. Yeah, there's so many possibilities with D&D too. Like... Schedule schmedule. You stay up until 2 AM for your game. That's the best attitude to have, I think. But not everyone can make that happen for themselves nowadays. He can't hurt me in the door transition. I want Jill's double bullets back, please. There we go. Yeah, so, will you be joining that session in a bit then? Going to visit some friends for it? I seem to be pretty injured. In about 5 hours, okay. Well, I hope you have a great time. Are you guys in the middle of a campaign, or are you just starting one today? Kaboom. Hey Yom, this is Resident Evil Revelations. You joined in the middle of their campaign a few weeks ago. Okay, nice. Well, I hope you have a great time there. Yeah, we are starved for ammunition right now. So I'm gonna have to scan extra hard. I hope I don't have to fight a boss in this state, because these guys are awful. Yeah, how are you doing today, Yum? I hope you're alright. In Before Boss is just a bigger version of that, I honestly would not be surprised. They would absolutely do that to me. We just need to take the elevator down, but I guess we could check over here if we really wanted to. Also, this woman constantly has a creepy smile on her face and it's unnerving me. Like, this is the face that says, in about 4 hours of gameplay, I'm going to betray you. I'm taking a screenshot of this so I can say I called it. There was another lady just earlier in the story who had the same facial expression. It's a bit scary, to be honest. I prefer Parker's, like, frown. At least it looks more like a natural,
Somebody! Anybody! I'll be at your service! Forever!
Don't give up, Parker. There has to be a way.
Uh-oh. I don't like the feeling that I'll have to run. She's just enjoying her life. Stop bullying. You're right. Maybe she's just a happy girl, but when someone has this ominous smile in the middle of a life or death situation, I always start doubting them a bit. She's just enjoying that zombie killing life, I guess.
Attention. Engine trouble found. Report to the engine room immediately.
Hello, boys. Would never doubt you, right? Smiley face. No, I suppose not. But you're putting the smiley faces in a Twitch chat, which is a lot less scary than having a smiley face in the middle of an abandoned ghost ship full of zombies and undead monsters where people are about to die. You know, it's all about context. A smile can be the best or worst thing depending on when you see it, you know? Who said I'm not there right now? Oh, that's a twist. The call is coming from inside the house. Oh, well, that was a waste. Yes, obviously. I have no more bullets. I am bulletsless Chris. It's up to you, Jessica. Jessica, come on. Show us your skills. Bulletined, yes. We have bulletined. Those wacky fake grammar version of words are my favorite. So silly, I love it. If I had a penny for every time I've said whomst. Okay, we have bullets here, but it's gonna be a bit risky. But hey, no one ever got anything done without risks. Come on, reload. Yeah, the girl's getting eaten, that's fine. She'll be fine. Whomstfnt, yes. You see this face? I'm gonna look for her brain, okay? Well, I guess that settles that debate. Okay, stay back. Okay, can you not come at me with those big claws? He came at me anyway. I thought we had agreed you wouldn't do that, but... Oh, I just used up a heal for no reason. Well, hey, I was a little bit injured. And one advantage is you can't use the heal unless you've lost at least a bit of health. So you can never use it on full health. Look at them crawling in sync. It's like a dance. Scanning doesn't give me ammo. It gives me heals. And the idea is that you're researching the virus, so it gives you a vaccine. So that's why scanning monsters helps you. So yeah, it does explain why you get a heal. Even though it is still pretty silly, let's be honest. What does that guy's voice remind me of? He reminds me of something like a cartoon character, but I don't remember which one. This is a different ship, isn't it? This is a different ship. Like, I just had this, like, plot twist prediction moment. This is a different ship, isn't it? They have two ships that are exactly the same. Yep. Semiramis, it's a different ship. Saw it coming. I saw it coming. I have the sight. Then they all got shot at the end. Yep. What a brave twist. Yeah, I saw that coming. I like it though. The ship has the exact same layout as other ships of its kind, but... Yeah, the moment we walked into this room, I kind of thought I felt this coming because they gave us this information. Why would they let us have this information? Even quote unquote by accident. Their ship just happens, their plane happens to crash and happens to have a terminal that happens to have coordinates, and we were just gonna imagine that those would lead us to the right place. Kinda silly, really, when you think about it. Of course it wasn't gonna be the right place. They got outplayed because they're dumb. Because good is dumb. That shot back to the Queen Zenobia. Nice. They're gonna have to save themselves. Bamboozled, yes. That's a great word. They got bamboozled. You can dodge while reloading. Can you also dodge while drowning? Oh, he's just swimming after me, is he? He has the door closed, I am aware of that. We have the pipe, but where does the pipe go? Guess she doesn't get a nice dinner now, nope. Go get breath. I tried, but I drowned it. Whoa, guys. So that's what I did wrong. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this shocking advice. Yeah, I mean, you clearly didn't. Clearly, you didn't know. But the room was already filled up with water, so I couldn't get air. The top is, after a while, it fills up.
There must be some way.
How did we dive down last time? It was X on the controller, surprisingly, but somehow the mouse and keyboard didn't work anymore. Very weird. Oh, you're right. This doesn't actually fill up. Whoops, my mistake. Oh well. So do we need to find pipe from all across the room and do something with them? We need all the pipes we can get. Okay. There we go. We just have to use 2 pipes. We have successfully avoided drowning. First try.
A little close for comfort.
We avoided breathing. Yes, breathing. Yes. We were almost alivened due to breathing. I can just push this guy around. Gun still works. Literally unplayable, yeah. There's a level of unrealism.
Still filling up.
Power's back. We can bring down a bulkhead in the control room.
I wonder if there are any more monsters left at this point. You know, if the water rose up just a bit more, we could grab that. Can we shoot it off of there, maybe? Apparently not. Water zombies. Oh, we just met one. And zombie fish, by the way. Haha, I scanned it just in time. Yeah, that's good. Barker shoots him and I scan him. Teamwork. There's still something in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there you are. I was waiting for you to emerge. You merry prankster, you. And now that one's also alivened. I'm going to stop it with the fake grammar now, because I'm gonna drive myself nuts after a while. Or, as they say, sanent. You won't stop. That's alright. You can do what you want.
We can use it.
And now this room also fills up with water.
That should hold us for now.
I'll check the control system.
Damn it, I don't have a signal. Maybe the antenna array is out.
It's on the observation deck. Maybe we can fix it. I'm sure the view is nice.
That wink though. I'm sure the view is nice. Wink! Got Pizza Hut pizza today. Nice. I don't think we have Pizza Hut here.
It's okay, the bulkhead's closed. We just have to wait.
You just have to wait. It's too expensive for what you get. Nice pizza, right, but very expensive. That's a shame. Quality is always expensive, isn't it? It's like the top like 10% of any product is always like twice as expensive as like the 10% below it. So let's put it that way. I don't know why that is, but for those extra few percents of quality, you pay the most. That's how it always is. I haven't had that, but I might try it someday. We have Domino's in a few smaller local businesses here. Food is always about 10 times more expensive than it takes to make it. That's true. Just getting the raw ingredients is always cheapest, but then it takes effort. And we live in the age of convenience and speed, so making food on your own? What a quaint idea. Oh, but it is smart to have some
No. We're on the Queen Semiramis.
Well, imagine that. We live in a society, yeah.
Okay. Quint learned there were 2 ships during his investigation. You must be on the Queen Zenobia's sister ship. Jill and Parker are probably being held on that ship.
Have you been able to locate it?
No. But I've got my top people.
How much time has passed, right?
Correct. It's possible that up until a few hours ago, the ships were traveling together. Search the area, see what you can find.
Roger that.
She's still looking for that missing leg from her swimsuit. This time, we're gonna pick up the custom part before I forget it. There we go. My mistakes have been amended. So, where do they want us to go? Not here, I'd wager, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh no, that leads us back down, doesn't it? That would... I would do it just for experimentation's sake, but it will take a long time to climb back up if it's wrong, so let's check here first. Is that meant to imply this is the wrong direction? Like, where is the hall then? We're having a moment here. Shoot him? I would never. Parker is our good friend until he inevitably betrays us later in the game. I don't know if he does that. I've been calling everyone a traitor so far. Still not done? You are the traitor. Oh, what a twist. Dun dun dun. The traitor was in Twitch chat all along. No one could have seen it coming. Anyway, based on what they were saying, I think that we may need to go in the other direction, but maybe not. It does bug me a little bit that this game almost constantly funnels you down a single path, and then it asks you to pick a path on your own without telling you explicitly where to go. It's a bit iffy. Like, either commit to the linearity or commit to the openness. You know, don't pretend to be linear and then go, oh, whoops, there's 2 paths to go. I wonder which one you should choose. Better not waste 2 million years. Okay, that's new. I'm gonna look for his good looks. Oh dear. The scanner has spoken. Resident Evil in a nutshell? Well, the most Resident Evil games are committed to the openness, you know? You run around a lot and try to figure stuff out, but that's part of it. In this game, they funnel you down one path for a really long time, and then they just put you somewhere like, oh!
Who knows? We haven't seen hide nor hair from them since that video.
See if you can tie to the fan. Nope.
At the very least, I hope they've picked up Chris's whereabouts.
Sad. Oh well, you just wanted to see Jill come apart in pieces, don't you? Cruel, cruel person. Whatever do you mean? That should be good. You bought Celeste yesterday. That's been on my to-do list for a really long time. It looks great, but I have a way of not ever committing to super hard platformers. It's fun, okay, that's good to hear. I'll try it someday. It does look fun. A scribbled memo. Dearest friend, I am at my wit's end. I am sorry, but I must go on ahead. They are sleeping, but they will wake up eventually. Now's my chance. Just thinking about them makes my hair stand on end. Their ugly bodies are not of this world. Their stench like rotting organs, and their screams like echoes from hell itself. I'm so frightened that I can't stop shaking, even now as I write this. Be careful, the bloated blisters on the walls are their eggs. They can regenerate from them. Please don't think that I've abandoned you. I did it for my family. I will pray for your safety. Same, but it's got sort of Dark Souls difficulty where you know what to do. That makes sense. I have been told that it's perfectly fair, which is important. But fair or not, very difficult games are can wear on your patience. But yeah, I will try it someday for sure. There are so many games I want to try someday. It's on sale right now? Alright, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll see. What was that?
Did you hear that? It's moving.
Time is up. Uh-oh. And I just got my wallet. Oh, something's happening.
Something's up there.
It sure is. Why are you telling me? Hi, friendo. Yeah. Yeah, you need to listen carefully to where the sound is coming from. I mean, it's also pretty obvious when you look, but... Now it needs 2 shots to repel it. Oh, has it stopped? Well, it got off the elevator at least. Never ask, are we in the clear? Pretty sure you deafened him with that sniper shot right next to his head. Probably, yeah. I probably deafened myself too.
It's night out, so there's nothing to see.
Well. Critical 1. Why critical? Ugh. I wasn't really expecting critical effects. It's like a... I guess certain shots did, do more damage than others, but I always thought that had more to do with the weak points where you shot the enemies. Apparently not, though. Alright, another heal. Very good. Is this another novel for me to read? Okay, you see this? This is an arena. Yep. Okay, so this is the... This is the enemy that the scared letter was talking about. How is it even alive? I mean, it probably isn't in the traditional sense of the word. It is a creepy thing, though. Yeah, nice. Can we hit it? Like with F? I need some extra bullets, if you don't mind. We should use the rifle, since there are extra bullets for it here. Is that hair? This thing is like there's still some human parts of it, but it's really awful looking. Okay, gotta move to the side a bit quicker than that. Ow! Okay, so it can knock you on the ground. It's hard to say what's front facing for this thing. Sometimes it looks like it looks at you from the side, but it definitely can charge at you from that position, so... I hope I figure it out before I die. Okay. We are running out of bullets. And it's coming at us. I need to start walking well in advance because it takes a while to start up. Oh, wow. Didn't expect him to be coming at me like that. So rude, yeah. Parker gets knocked over, but he'll be fine. There you go, get out of here. Well, hey, that was a boss and we did it in one go. Very nice. See, it's not so hard when you have the proper weapons. I mean, I did get hit several times, but... we're just gonna pretend that I dodged every hit like a pro, okay? More ammo for the rifle, perfect. We've been having to leave some ammo behind a few times. So the more we can carry of that, the better. It's come apart, but it doesn't melt away like other enemies. So you know what that means. You know what that means. It means it's gonna come back. Probably. Ah, the key card. There are doors we can open now. Okay, lots more ammo. I can imagine so after being, yeah.
We've been fighting for our lives this whole time.
I hope we can catch our breaths after checking in with HQ.
You know, I do like Parker. But I wonder what his if there's gonna be more to his backstory soon.
I'll check the antenna's wiring.
Of course, we'll use our magical screwdriver and magical electrician skills. It's shaped like a rupee, how nice.
I think that should do it. Give it a shot.
I hope it works.
This is Vermilion. Headquarters. Do you read?
O'Brien here. Are you two all right?
We did it.
Boss, it's Parker. Shit hit the fan here. It hit really hard.
I know. The whole thing was a setup, and we fell for it.
How do you know?
That sigh, though.
How do you know it's a setup?
What is it, boss? Say something.
Just stay put. I've got an emergency call.
No, wait.
Director O'Brien, we've received an emergency call from the ESF. They've reported satellite movement.
The European Security Force? Go on.
Yes, sir. Apparently Terra Grecia's solar energy integrator is being reactivated.
Already in motion, are we?
Yeah, this guy also knows more than he's letting on.
Looks like somebody's found the Queen Zenobia.
The Divine Comedy.
You haven't changed a bit.
Parker!
HQ, what's going on?
All hell's about to break loose. The solar energy matrix is activated.
They're aiming at the Veltro hideouts on the Mediterranean, disguised as cruise ships.
Satellites that destroyed Terra Grigia
are right above us. They can't just ignore the ultimatum and obliterate the ship.
Boss, get us out of here.
Sorry. But I can't authorize that.
Uh-oh. Seems like we have no more friends. Achievement unlocked. Haal ons hier weg. Uitroepteken. Because it's all in Dutch for some reason. So it gives you an achievement every 3 episodes, it seems.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
No. We're on the Queen Semiramis.
I don't have a signal.
Maybe we can fix it.
Are you two all right?
We did it!
Shit hit the fan here.
All hell's about to break loose.
The solar energy matrix is activated.
Satellites that destroyed Terra Grigia. Boss, get us out of here.
Sorry. But I can't authorize that.
So we'll have to find our own way out because... reasons. The Regia Solis.
Sir, what is going on?
We have to load.
You're out of time, I'm afraid. A rescue just isn't possible. Chris is traveling by sea. He won't reach you in time.
Chris, he's all right?
No time to explain. I'll do what I can to stop the attack. O'Brien out.
This is the worst day of my life.
So we're just collateral damage at this point.
Jackass here. The chief has filled me in on your predicament. There's only one thing you can do. Confuse the satellite's targeting system.
How the hell do we do that?
I know everything about that ship. I can figure this out. Just get back inside for now. I'll radio you again soon.
His face in the picture is very weird. Veltro Agents Journal 1. 2004. We are at last putting our final plan into action. Jack Norman, our leader and brother-in-arms, came up with this plan. When we first heard it, we had our doubts that it could even be pulled off, but now the time has come to enact this extraordinary plan thanks to the steel will of our comrades and the one who supported our ideals with his power and influence. He has prepared these ships for our use. These luxury liners are symbols of the degradation of humanity and will be fitting vessels for the distribution of the virus that will purge humanity. I have been assigned the task of boarding the Queen Zenobia for our mission. Bernard Cordy. 2004, 12 hours until mission start. My body's trembling and I can't stop it. It could be the excitement or fear or both. Strange biological organisms created by the virus are milling around the secret lab in the bilge. The virus can be dissolved in water, so anyone who drinks that water will turn into a monster. The Hunter-type BOW was infected off-site and will spread the virus on land. The decadent eyesore that is the floating city will soon be should be turned, but I guess smart people don't work for terrorist organizations, turn into a veritable hell on earth. We must bring hell to the people or the skills will not fall from their eyes. That is how Norman phrased it. If that grizzled financier of ours believed in Norman, then we who serve him must do so as well. Bernard. Secret items. But we can't carry anymore. We can't carry that. Is that thing gonna be back? Because it didn't dissolve upon defeat, but it was gone when we came into the room again. Which leads me to think that we probably haven't seen the last of it. But maybe we have.
You know what you have to do. You're gonna use the UAV.
The UAV? There's a drone plane on this ship?
Yep, Veltro used it to carry out their attacks last year. It's in a container on the foredeck. The UAV can discharge chaff that will throw off the satellite's targeting system.
Okay. And the foredeck is where we're going.
You better move fast. Quint, out.
We found the deck earlier, didn't we? But where was that? I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to go back through the dining hall right now. Not yet. Oh, hey, and
I see. I'll do what I can to stop the Ricky. I have to go. Do you want to die with Veltro or do you want to live? Head to the foredeck. I'll do what I can here.
Don't know about you, but
It's Raymond. How does he know what we're trying to do?
well, are we even supposed to go there through here? I hope this is right, because the game is just certainly not gonna tell me. Since the guy, Raymond, was there, and because there's still dialogue in here, I'm going to assume this is right. I could be wrong. Oh, that door is completely off its hinges now. Nice. I was hoping I could... No bloody clue. Well, you know. The game isn't always that good about communicating where to go, but that's okay. Probably should try to remember the layout more. I will say that I'm partially responsible for this problem, but only partially. But yeah, when you run into enemies, you know how it is. That's when you're going in the right direction. Ow. I thought he was gonna hit Parker and make it easy on me, but no. Supposed to be the deck, right? Yep. How nice of them to put some extra ammo here. Reach for the chandelier. Giving us a lot of ammo too, which I appreciate. Magnum ammo, huh? That's promising. Then we'll probably get a Magnum sooner or later. Lots of grenades. Are we gonna fight something a little bit dangerous here? Illegal custom parts. You could probably... Come on now. You're going to have to drop off. Alright, Pixel Master, thank you for stopping by. And have fun with the D&D session. I hope you have a great time. Yeah, as always, thanks for stopping by and talking. It's very much appreciated. See you later. Days should be good. Though I doubt it works against boss type enemies, if there is one here. When you see a helipader... helipader. I wanted to say helicopter launch pad and it ended up being a helipader. A helipader. I'm just gonna combine words together, who cares? When you see a helicopter launch pad like this, it always looks like there's going to be a confrontation of some kind there, doesn't it? Just look at this big round room with places to hide and and hunters. Well, I was expecting something a bit scarier than that, but sure. The rival, very good. Haha! You thought you had me. You thought wrong. Okay, so we needed to kill those enemies to make this work. Fair enough. Let's just check the resources here. 'Cause the more ammo, the better.
Over here. Thank God.
What could the BSAA want with me?
How long has it been? 1 whole year?
I hate to disappoint, but you're too late.
There seems to be an awkward relationship.
We need this launched as far as possible.
All set to go. Better late than never.
Quint, we're good to go.
Okay, the remote pilot controls are in the ship's hold. That's why it's remote. Go through the side deck to get to the hold.
He definitely should have told us sooner.
You're wondering why I've deployed Regia Solis?
Yes. What's got you spooked? Isn't it a little premature to call down the wrath of God?
Satellite targeting system. Enter authorization.
The time has come, O'Brien. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Authorization approved. Firing laser.
Now the
I've calculated how much time you have. Sending it now.
So they're trying to make us think that the mastermind in the gas mask and this guy have a connection. Because they both quote Dante, right? Maybe I should just run then.
Parker, we have very little time.
So we've already reached another escape segment, like we usually need to have in these games. Oh, did not expect the explodey guy to just waltz around the corner like that. Come on.
We're out of time.
Come on, you don't want to die here, do you?
This is taking quite a long time. She's back. I kind of expected this, to be honest. Okay, magnum ammo, but no magnum. He's just chilling. Okay, we hit each other, but I'm a better shot still. Oh boy, one of these guys, huh? A rocket launcher. There you go. That takes care of him real good. And gives us a weapon, much like killing the tyrant gave us rewards in Resident Evil 3. We'll have to Can you stop following me, please?
These are the controls. Come on, make it.
Okay, we have reached the room in time. Now this is going to interfere with the signal and hopefully make sure we don't die right here. It's always got to come down right to the wire, huh? The very last moment. Well, it's been shut down, so let's hope it did its job. Uh-oh. Episode 7 end. And I got an S rank, which is great. Alright, up to episode 8 already. It's going rather quickly, isn't it? I don't really know how long this game is, but I guess we'll see. At this rate, we'll be moving on to the sequel pretty soon. And yet... Alright, Ace.
Looks like somebody's found the Queen Zenobia.
Alright, Ace.
You haven't changed a bit.
The time has come, Brian. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
So he's too obvious to be the mastermind, I think.
Let the heavens scorch the earth with justice.
These unilateral solutions of yours will only create a new Veltro, perhaps a dozen of them.
Yes, there's the rub. Men like us can exist thanks to groups like that.
Right, so Episode 8, all on the line.
Immediate containment is imperative. Far too much is at stake here. You are blinded. A humanist with no cause. It's a lost cause, Director O'Brien.
Feel free to cut the bullshit, Morgan. You're playing with fire again. But this time, you will get burned.
Loose ends can only exacerbate the situation. Think twice, Director, or you may regret it.
That sounds like a threat.
Ah, boy. You never disappoint, Morgan. But once we have the truth, your mistakes will never be repeated.
Parker! Yeah, time to clear out.
Well, the ship seems to have taken a hit, but we're still afloat. It would be nice if we could switch ammo. Ow! Oh, sudden swimming section again. I hope I don't drown. There we go.
I think so. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I always get really tense during these sections where you have to swim for your life. I thought I was pressing F to climb, not F to dive here. More custom parts, always good. No response, okay. It's out of order, why? That's inconvenient. Close range, probably not good for the sniper rifle, right? But I do like firing this one at close range. It's full though. So let's go with you for now. And extra damage is always good. See, based on where we got up, that might be the best place to go back in the water. Unless I'm completely wrong. I have to keep pressing on the controller because I have no idea how to dive down in the the mouse and keyboard with the mouse and keyboard. Okay, there we go. I'm guessing unlocking a door while slowly drowning is very stressful. At least it's obvious where we've been and haven't been.
Jill, listen carefully. The ship is done for, but we can't allow the virus to contaminate the oceans. Jessica and I are heading for the Queen Zenobia. Just hang on. We'll contact you soon. Don't die in there. Chris out.
Oh boy. The swimmers. Now we're in their territory. Unfortunately. Oh, we probably need to go up here, right? More swimming, yay! It is interesting to go through an area again, except like this, and now we can grab the customization, which is great. At the very least I didn't miss something. Like I was thinking, oh, is there just a way to go up there that I have missed? No, we just had to wait until the boat flooded. I was thinking it might have to do with rising water, but there we go. The proper routes are lined with ammo, so we don't get lost. Why is the goal still there, though? I don't like that. You wanna not do this? I'm choking. Nope, dead. I don't think anyone has ever said "ah" when drowning, but how do I know? You'll die if you can't breathe. Once again, the real hot tips here. Those things sound very creepy, especially when they're underwater. Let go. Okay, we have reached the surface. Now we just gotta get up here, right? So we can't get grabbed anymore. I was just...
Chris! Yes, we're fine. But the ship is sinking fast.
We're approaching the Queen Zenobia now. Rendezvous at the ship's hull.
Roger. We'll be waiting.
Okay, see you soon. Chris out.
More ammo. Which nice person has been putting ammo down for us? I really thought we were done with the swimming, but I guess not. You know, when I think about it, Resident Evil doesn't do that much with underwater creatures. Not that much. Like, they exist in the series, obviously, like the shark in the first game, for example. But they don't really capitalize on it, I guess, as much as they could. I mean, the settings are usually cities and such, and now we're on a boat, so that does change things up.
Hear that? There.
Hey there, gas mask.
Veltro, you almost missed the party.
All right. A midsection checkpoint. Yeah, some episodes are definitely much longer or shorter than others here. Like, there was one that lasted only 15 minutes, right? But some of them have lasted like 45 minutes. It also depends on your performance. A little earlier, Mediterranean Sea.
We're approaching the Queen Zenobia now. Rendezvous at the ship's hull.
Roger. We'll be waiting.
Okay, see you soon. Chris out. That's it. Queen Zenobia.
Oh, jeez. More like what's left of her.
Stay sharp. There's something out there.
Oh, we're gonna actually control this? Okay, that's good. So it's one of these fights. A bit like Resident Evil 4, where you're on a boat fighting a giant sea monster. I guess that was more like a giant lake monster, though. But same basic principle. So is this a survive thing? Because the ship is getting closer, it seems. Whoops. So when you press reload, which I do aggressively all the time, it voluntarily puts you in cooldown mode, which is a bit much. Well, that's definitely the Queen Zenobia, alright. Unless it's another fake.
We can board from here. Jessica, we have a promise to keep. Let's go.
Great. A cruise, just the two of us. Only the whole thing is sinking.
Friendly BSAA patrons. You stopped the Regia Solis. Now I will reveal what I know. Everything about the Queen Zenobia and the secrets she keeps.
What secrets?
Consider this. First, why did it take till now to find the Queen Zenobia? How was it able to float around the Mediterranean undetected? It wasn't magic. Second, why did all traces of Veltro vanish after the Terra Grigia panic?
Why don't you tell us, huh?
Yeah, I feel like this is the twist waiting to happen.
Third, why is someone trying to use the Regia Solis to destroy the Zenobia? The answer to those questions will lead you to an inconvenient truth.
An inconvenient truth?
And that...
He got assassinated. Yep.
Jessica, why did you fire?
To protect our people. Isn't that our job?
Don't you dare die.
Oh.
Raymond?
Raymond.
Why? Why play the part of Veltro? What do you mean?
Find the truth about Terra Grigia.
Well, he's dead. How is 20% accuracy in S rank? S for sucks. Well, whatever you say. So, he was in with the bad guys. And Jessica is, but those bad guys are different from the bad guys Jessica is with, which are probably the ones really responsible for this. I think the guys who led us to this ship were like bad guys, but not as bad as the people they were trying to get us to. I'm not making any sense, but the point is, I think the terrorist group was trying to point out that the response, like the counter-terrorist group, has some secrets, and I think Jessica works for them and is trying to keep that secret. I'm just speculating while it's past 10 PM, don't mind me. The gang is all together.
The ship doesn't have much longer. We can't let this virus contaminate the sea.
We've already searched the Queen Semiramis. We know where this ship is.
Be gone, thought.
Alright. I'll try to find a way to delay the sequel. Jessica, you with me?
Yeah.
Where? A little friendly partner swapping should keep us on our toes.
Roger that. We'll take care of the virus. You two buy us some time.
Got it.
Jill, this works anywhere, even underwater. Should slow those things down.
Thanks, Chris.
Also, I've marked off all the possible locations for the lab.
He never got the hint. What a drag.
Maybe he's already taken, Jessica.
He never got the hint. So, I find it fascinating that he just... switched the partners around. Now I get that it's fun on a story level to switch around who's with who. No.
We've only heard half the story. There's a lot about this mission that doesn't make sense yet. Jill, not that way.
Alright, I'm glad you told me. But yeah, so now Parker is with Jessica, and I think either they are working for the same organization or were. Something is gonna happen while they're teamed up. I tried to use the pulse grenade, but didn't really seem to work there. Anyway.
Careful. The water is infested with infected.
Roger that.
I think we're gonna continue until the end of this chapter and then leave it at that. Because I am getting pretty sleepy. It's taking a while. I'm getting anxious about our air now. Chris just stands there like, you done? You guys done playing? Come on, air. Give these people air. I'm dead. 100%. Or not. That was very close, though. Oh, of course, it's stuck on something. It's stuck on the plot. Don't want us to go that way, just make that door mysteriously inaccessible. Bit of a plot contrivance, as they say. Alright, and there we go. No. Okay, so you press F to dive. In case we were wondering. So I don't have to use the controller anymore. I got confused because that's also the ladder button. Oh, thanks.
I found that key on the Semiramis. The ships are exactly the same. The lab should be this way.
Makes sense. Of course there has to be a lab. It's a Resident Evil game. Fingerprint recognition. All right, we're gonna need need a hand here. Haha. It won't open. This looks extraordinarily silly. Anyway, I thought I could grab the item from there, but apparently not. That's fine, we're not here for items.
Registering fingerprint. Fingerprint registration complete.
Is that all it takes? Now I'm part of the gang? If only it were always that easy. So we have another model of shotgun. Shotgun. Keep reversing the letters. Shotgun becomes a shotgun. Pretty weird.
Please enter the sterilization room one at a time.
One at a time? Scarmiglione development document. Sounds like a type of pasta. Scarmiglione is a BOW that utilizes the well-suited DNA of a shark. Okay, so they're introducing a new monster to us right now before we fight it. The genetic makeup of sharks has changed very little during their history as predators for millions of years, and the use of that DNA provides the fierce aggression in these weapons. The Scarmiglione's form and color resembles that of its shark ancestors, and its spiny appendages resemble lances. The spines are characteristics of cartilaginous... blah. That kind of fish. They form when an order... Can't read anymore. They form when an area of placoid scales mutate and combine with hardened muscle fiber. This allows the creatures to use piercing attacks and move with as much agility as land animals. On top of this, the scales are as strong as an armored car, far surpassing the scales of a normal shark. This gives them unparalleled frontal defenses. So don't attack from the front. They're fast, they're scary, be careful. He just disappeared.
Now sterilizing. Please wait.
It's a disco in here suddenly. Uh-oh. Oh. So is this one of those scarmy thingies they talked about? The skin like that looked like a hood. That's awful. So that's the real creature, is that little parasite thing within. But no, that wasn't the Skarmy thingy. Because that's supposed to look more like a shark, right? That's not one either. Those are just really pretty fish. Magnum. We finally have a Magnum. Right, right, let's see what's up ahead. An elevator. Look at this aggressive look here. At least it's not a creepy smile, but it's still pretty creepy.
Why try to hide these facilities on a cruise ship?
It makes a good cover. Who would ever suspect it?
Good point. I hope we can find out what the hell's going on.
Feels like the lead up to a boss again.
The virus is somewhere in this research area.
So this is the secret of Zenobia.
Yep, lots of virus water. Episode 8, all on the line. End. Right, this session went a lot more quickly than last time that we're into the game and we don't get stuck at bosses for an hour. We're already up to episode 9. I don't know how many there are, but it feels like if we're entering the lab, we must be getting pretty far into it. So we'll pick that up next time. I don't know when, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. So stay tuned for that. Thanks to everyone who dropped by, thanks to Clive and Pixelmaster. And everyone else who watched, of course, and I hope I will see you next time as well. But until then, have a good day or night, and see you later. Bye-bye!